Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, my former colleague, if you like, you laugh. If you like, it make you no laugh. Me, I know who my colleagues are. If you don't know who your colleagues are, now you're thorough. I will crave the indulgence of the Royal Majesties and Royal Highnesses that are here, distinguished senators and members of National Assembly that are here, to allow me to recognize in a special way to commend in a way that is very unique, to appreciate in the way that she must be appreciated, my sister, Mrs. Titi Atiku Abubakar. When I got the invitation to attend this anniversary, and when I was interviewed as I was coming in, I said, time flies. It's already 25 years when we brought this into what it is, not when it was incubated, as we heard from former Vice President, that it was incubated 30 years ago. But then, 4 groups of people worked hard to take it from incubation or from idea to reality that we have, and the tremendous work that has been done and great achievement over the past 5 years. Of course, the founder, Mrs. Titi, Atiku, Abubakar, ourselves, we thank you. And we thank you again. My dear colleague, former Vice President, I thank you for thanking her. Because it's one thing for a woman to have an idea. It's another thing for her to get support, particularly at home. So we got home support, domestic support. I won't go into the other room support. I will also want to thank the National Assembly and the leadership of the National Assembly at that time. Former Vice President has referred to some of them who gave support. One of them is looking at me with koro eye now. Minister, Governor Sule Lamido, I'm referring to the man on your right hand. I won't mention him. We thank you and your members who gave the support that was needed at that time. So we have the domestic support, home support. We have the legislative support. And then, of course, the executive support was not lacking. And then together, we were able to achieve what today we are celebrating. I believe the lesson from there as the former Vice President said, is that when we have all hands on deck, a lot can be achieved for the good of this country. But when we look back, we see how many have benefited from the idea, inspirational commitment of Madam Titi Atiku Abubakar. So whoever says one person does not matter, you can see that one person with the right idea and doggedly pursued can achieve a lot. And of course, one person with devilish idea, again, doggedly pursued, can do a lot of harm. I come here to thank and celebrate the founder, and to celebrate what has been achieved, and to felicitate with those who have benefited from saving them from trafficking, human trafficking, saving them from child labor. It was a blot on Nigeria. That you go to Italy, you go to Spain, and you see what they do with our young girls. And you came up believing something can be done about it. And you started, and something was being done about it, and is being done about it. At that time, I was worried. We even appealed to the Pope in the Vatican to help us. We appealed to governments in Europe to help us. Some didn't believe that they should help us. But of course, like in all things, the best help is self-help. The best help is self-help. And I remember, just to amuse you a bit, when in 1999, we were campaigning. And Alex Ekweme was a candidate, or not a candidate. He was campaigning to become a candidate, and I was campaigning to become a candidate. I believe that's what happened. Then I went to him, and I said, Alex, look, the road to get to your house is very bad. Why don't you allow me to be president? And one of the first things I will do is to take care of the road to your house. And he said to me, yes, the lesson I told him I learned, that what you can do for yourself, don't give it to other people to do for you. He will not want me to do it for him. He will want to do it for himself. Self-help is the best help. And we need self-help in many areas of our life in this country today. And unless we help ourselves, looking for help outside may not get us there. And we have men and women, young and not so young, at home and abroad, that can come together and give ourselves self-help that we need to take Nigeria out of the rot that we have, to take Nigeria out of the hardship that we have, to make Nigeria what God has created it to be, a land flowing with milk and honey. And I'm here just to say, not that I have a dream, because I'm not a dreamer. I'm an action man. And I believe that we can act together and get Nigeria to where it should be. That is the lesson that my sister, Titi Atiku Abubakar, has taught us with word club. Thank you, and thank you.
Can we please give